Welcome to
Back to Flour.
Bonjour Lena.
Bonjour Arnaud.
How are you doing today?
I'm great, what about you?
I'm doing well. I'm speaking French because we have in front of us one of the specialty of the French pastry, which is the croissant.
The croissant. This is one of my favorite things to have for breakfast. Actually.
Okay, we have two types here. We have one coming from artisan bakery, and one coming from
supermarkets.
More industrial part of it.
Yeah.
So what are we going to look at first when we are looking to a croissant?
Well, globally, as for many other products, we are going to look at the color.
Yeah.
Color is extremely important. We can see that this one is a little bit more brown than this one. We can see here.
Very white.
Yeah.
We want something golden, like a little bit like this one.
Yeah, this one is beautiful actually.
Okay.
And then we also have, of course, the size, the shape of the croissant is extremely important. This is the main characteristic of the croissant. This is the name.
That's interesting because here, if we look at the size and the shape, we can see that we have two products which are not exactly the same. They have the same name, but maybe not the same volume, and the volume is very different.
As many croissants as providers.
So when we open it, maybe we have a kind of explanation, because here we have something which is very dense. We don't really see puffing, we don't see layers.
This is much better here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can see the different layers. So that explains the puffing of the product, and this is something that we really enjoy when we are eating croissant. We don't want something too dense.
Yeah, the flackiness is something very, very, very important, and of course this is contributing to the overall volume, to have all these alveoles.
Yeah.
I also noticed something on yours. Mine is not crispy at all.
Mine is a little bit better.
Yeah, I can see that, because you can have some crumbs.
Some crumbs.
I cannot do crumbling here.
No. And this is too bad, because this is one of the most desired attributes when it comes to croissant, to have something crumbling, crispy.
Very flaky.
Very flaky.
That's interesting. And mine is very moist. If I look at, even when I squeeze it like that, you see it's still remaining at the same place.
Yeah, this one is a little bit more, it is a little bit better. So the crumb structure here is very important also for the texture, the mouthfeel of the product.
And what about the shelf life? I think croissant shelf life is not very long.
No, it is not. Usually you buy that and you eat it right away. But of course it can be different for supermarket products.
Yeah, this one you can keep them very long. That's one of the benefits.
Yeah, that's definitely the benefit. And so you want the product to remain as fresh as possible.
Okay, I see. So, in fact, you have two things contributing to the freshness. The first one is the moisture, and the second one is the staling, which is related to the starch properties.
It can go very fast, I guess, with croissant.
So, speaking about starch, what is a good flour for making croissant?
Well, flour is one of the main components of the recipe when we do croissants, so it's definitely very impacting the overall quality and the look, and of course the dough, of course, characteristic as well. But we really want to look for protein. Protein quantity and quality. We want to have a good amount of protein here if we want something that develops properly. And also very important is the couple between starch damage and enzymatic activity.
Okay.
If we want to ensure good development, we need to have enough free sugar for the yeast. And free sugar is coming from, of course, the formulation, but also from the flour itself. So damaged starch here, very important. And
this is what's going to produce all these big alveoles. And also something very important here, that we are making a dough where we are alternating layers of dough and fat. So the fat is also very important, because it also helps us doing these layers very characteristics, but it also contributes to the texture of the product. So the starch properties are critical also when we are baking it.
Yes.
Because when we are going to bake it, it's going to expand.
Yeah.
And then we are going to set the position, and that really depends on the starch gelatinization,
Yeah.
I suppose.
And starch will also be one of the main attributes to explain color.
Yeah, definitely.
More damaged starch, more color. So yeah, if we want to have the main croissant characteristic under control, we really want to look after starch.
So I was also mentioning the fat and the lipids. This is very important for croissant. I mean,
Yeah.
even when you smell it, you can really
Smells
smell.
like fat.
You smell butter, definitely. But this is really impacting the structure of the croissant and helping to put in place these layers, which makes the shape of the croissant. Correct?
Yes, definitely. And then there is also another part of the flour that is critical to control, is the ash.
Okay.
We want to have a good development. We want to have a crumb that is very white. So definitely we don't want to have too much ash content here.
Because otherwise it will be a little bit more gray, I suppose.
More grayish and also more difficult to leaven really during proofing and during baking.
Okay.
So minimum amount of ash is better.
So that's an interesting product because the process itself is contributing to the shape and the overall quality, but the flour is also a very important part of it.
And not only the protein, clearly.
And not only the protein, definitely.
Also starch and ash and lipids and not to mention, well, we are talking about starch. If we want to have a product that lasts for as long as possible, then we want to have the retrogradation under control.
Yeah, very, very smooth, very, very low.
Very long retrogradation. That's better. Yeah.
Wonderful.
Thank you,
Lena.
Thank you.
Hey, Lena.
Yes, Arno.
Would you exchange one of yours with one of mine?
I don't think so.
Okay.
You can keep this one.
You want to know more about your croissant?
Definitely.
Okay, so you know you can go on the website and have a lot of information.
Amazing.
And even more, if you want to know more, you can just click right there.